Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to make you a trifle. I have all the ingredients laid out here. Pomegranate, I prepared this yesterday. It takes a while to do a pomegranate and it's messy, but I did it in advance. Real maple syrup. Don't buy the fake stuff, buy the expensive one, it's much better. Some pound cake. And you can use any other kind of cake. You can even use like a Little Debbie snack cakes, any kind of cakey kind of cake, or ladyfinger cookies. I bought this one. Fresh raspberries, fresh blueberries, some clementines, and some plain yogurt. I bought the full fat yogurt. Of course, that's your preference, but I use yogurt and plain yogurt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish prepping everything, and I'll be right back. I'm going to wash everything and get these cut up and this cut up, and I'll be right back, I promise. See, I promised I'd be right back. So I washed all the fruit, I sectioned off all the clementines, and I sliced the cake into cubes about this size. You can make them bigger, it's up to you. I emptied out the contents of the yogurt into a bowl, and what I'll do now is I will mix in the maple syrup. I'll be very generous. I like maple syrup, so I'll be very generous with it. And yum yum. We'll save some of the maple syrup to use to drizzle on top. Okay. And I'll taste it to make sure I put enough maple syrup in. I think that's good. That's good. Don't want to overdose. The berries are sweet, the cake is sweet. So now what I'll do, this aside, and a trifle requires a clear bowl. Some people buy these very fancy trifle bowls, but since I'm bringing this to a potluck supper, I want to be able to get out of there quickly. I don't want to wait around for everybody to finish and then I have to get my bowl that's expensive. I got a dollar store bowl and a dollar store serving spoon. I can just leave. They can keep it if they want to wash it. I don't want to wash it. So there you go. And now what you do with the trifle is you just start layering everything in, and you want to have it look pretty from the outside. And it's very impressive. So I'll just start layering in cake on the first layer. And then I'll put a layer of yogurt. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll use my ladle. That might cut to the chase. And then let's put a layer of, let's do the pomegranate. We'll start red. We'll put in a layer of this. And again, you want to focus on what's on the outside, you could see through the glass, through the outside of the bowl, so you want to make sure you put those layers in like that. And we'll put another layer of cake. And another layer of yogurt. Layer of the oranges in. How about that? People who know me know I really don't cook. I've never used my oven. It's just a prop. But I can assemble. And this, as you noticed, didn't require any cooking. It just required assembly. And you can use any kind of fruit. You can experiment with different types of fruit, different types of cake. Some people use custard and whipped cream. Sky's the limit. And we don't have that much cake left, so let's see here. I'll just put a little bit of cake. A bit more yogurt. Put in some blueberries. There we go, very nice. And now we will put in a little bit more cake. Let's see, I'll throw in some of these pomegranates. Beautiful colors. I'll put in the rest of the yogurt. And we will drizzle some more of the maple syrup. This is so delicious. So just drizzle a little more and it'll soak all through to the bottom. And now I'll put in the raspberries. And I'll finish off the rest of these since they're already peeled. It won't be any use to save them. And make it nice and pretty on top. It's all about the presentation. You eat over half of your food with your eyes. Put a few of these pomegranates. They're such a nice color. So there you have it, YouTubers. A trifle with fresh fruit. Isn't that beautiful?
Glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard.